Hello, and welcome to the W.A.I.T channel. What Am I Thinking? A podcast where two sisters share uplifting conversations on fun and sometimes serious topics.
Join us each week by clicking the notification bell and subscribing to our channel. If you enjoy the show, use the share link. It's one of the best ways to expand the conversation.
Welcome back to the W.A.I.T channel, What Am I Thinking? So today we're going to start off talking about our Bravo series, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So Tracy, I'm going to let you do a recap before we dive in for just a quick little taste of what's going on with that franchise.
So, this season has been quite a doozy on a lot of levels, but most recently, the dynamics have been sort of like that Fierce Four group kind of sticking together for everything, and then the other group sort of gelling in their own way and having their own sort of camaraderie, and I guess you can kind of say standing up for themselves and fighting back. So you have Kyle, Lisa Rinna, Erika, Jayne, and W.A.I.T that make up that fearsome foursome, whatever they call themselves. And then you have Garcelle, Sutton, Christo, and I guess you can say the two friends of the show, Kathy and Cherie as well, sort of in the other group. And let's go to this let's go to a conversation between Kyle and Erika before this lovely charity event for an organization called, I'm trying not to laugh, Toothless Not Homeless. So let's just say the marketing gurus were not on their side when they named this charity.
Isn't it? It's homeless, not toothless.
Oh, see, I did the Kathy. It's homeless, not toothless. So you may not have a home to go to, but you got some teeth. You can eat a meal and you don't have to gum it. So, but in any case, Kyle and Erika are having a conversation, and it comes up about what Garcelle's concern related to Erika's drinking and taking the pills, and the stance that Erika takes is that Garcelle is not coming from a good place. Kyle somewhat tried to question it and defend it, but not vigorously. So you get to this event, and remember that, well, you might not remember, but Sutton and Lisa Rinna had buried the hatchet for at least the third time this season alone. But you get to this event, and Lisa Rinna is this the event where she's raw at? Because she made up at the Melissa Etheridge event. And was that the same? That's the same event. So this
episode actually picks up from after her award-winning performance where she's crying but near tear leaves her eyes.
So they had made up. Right. Okay. Because I'm also going to that there is another blow up. The makeup doesn't last long.
Right, they made
so
up for
in
that
this
moment.
event, they made up. And so really at the Homeless Not Toothless event, it ended on a seemingly good note, right? But then, what was the next event? Whose event was it?
So it's actually, we're taken into each one of their homes and just given a little look at events. We know that Crystal's talking to her husband about her eating disorder.
And feeling pressured.
Right. Kyle is talking to her daughter about the upcoming wedding as they're celebrating her birthday.
Okay.
Usually, and if Diana was on, I probably fast forwarded through whatever she was talking about.
I have no idea what's happening in her
idea.
world. Don't care.
Don't care. And I'm not even sure if they did anything with Lisa and Erika. But I know that it was Lisa's Halloween party, I believe, or it was a throwback party. That's where they were all
a throwback to the 80s.
Right.
Yes.
So that's where it ended.
Okay.
That's where that particular episode ended.
Okay. All right. So that's where it happens at the Halloween party. There is and I'm not sure who stirred the pot to get it started.
Well, we know who started.
I know who you're going to say.
Kyle. Miss Pot stirred. She wins the goblet and the ladle this season.
She stirred the pot. Okay. And she goes in by starting with what?
She kind of brings up...
Because she was trying to say everybody was good. Was that kind of what she was saying? Like,
oh goodness! I mean, Kyle. And that's the sad thing about it, because all I remember is her sitting back and the Cheshire cat grin on her face, because she knew that she had stirred up something else yet again. Okay. And it had to do, and this time I think it was Erika that started talking, because they took a bone back to her about Garcelle.
Right.
And Erika, because she had told Kyle that she didn't believe, as well as Lisa, that Garcelle was coming from a good place.
Correct.
And that's what the confrontation occurred between Garcelle and Erika.
Okay. So the line of the series, which you've all heard the clips, and now we understand why Garcelle was in the outfit that she was in when she says this line, because they were at a throwback 80s party. The whole I don't have to do anything to make you look bad, you can do that all by yourself, which true that. Facts,
absolutely,
as they say.
Absolutely.
So that was the thing that resonated most through the episode. You have the Erika trying to say something back, but you really, what can you say?
This episode for this week, we're going to see, I think, how that lands with Erika, because apparently people are saying she claps back. So it's just going to be interesting to see. But one thing, the takeaway for me from this, before the series aired, we heard a lot about friending and unfriending and blocking.
Yes. And I think that came up. That came up at the... Because I think Erika said... Was it Erika or was it Garcelle?
It was Garcelle.
After the thing with... is it after this, or she had already done it?
She had already done it.
Okay.
Right. I think she had done it because of something else that had transpired between them, and it had something to do with Sutton.
Oh.
So, and I don't buy them saying that they can't get close to Garcelle because of Sutton. What kind of person
I want to say that they're using that as an excuse.
As their excuse,
I think they're choosing not to, because and true enough, Sutton can be a train wreck, but no more than a train wreck than the rest of them. Come on, Lisa Rinna. Come on.
That's a whole story in and of itself.
That she's a Mack truck coming through. So,
and I cannot wait until we have a few more weeks go by and to get to see
the Kathy Lisa drama, whatever that's going to unfold to be. Yeah. So there's a lot going on. And as we're doing this recap, I realized that I obviously did a drive-by watching of the show. So I apologize for that. I'm not sure I'm going to go back and do a thorough, because typically I probably will do the never seen one before it comes on next week, so I can really be up to speed. But there are a lot of things happening, and if there is a major recast, because I'm sure if you've been online, you've seen the rumors about possibly Lisa Rinna, Diana, and Erika being removed from the cast. These are the beginnings of why that may possibly happen. I would think the Lisa Rinna one would probably be the hardest one for people to digest, because she does have a huge fan base that really likes her. I don't think people would care one way or the other. I think Erika is damaged enough where I think they would be okay, and I don't think people are really invested in Diana. So if Lisa were to go, that would be the bigger news.
She knows how to work the social media.
She does. That it would be a bigger news story than if Erika or Diana. Mm-hmm. So to be determined. We will see what happens with that, but we will catch you up in a couple of weeks after some more things have transpired. So thanks for listening to our Real Housewives of Beverly Hills update and listening to what we are thinking. We look forward to you tuning in for our next episode. Remember to ring the bell, mm-hmm. or subscribe and like and make comments. We love to get comments on what we are sharing. Thanks and have a great day.